low percentage combos, they're kind of like 50-50s because it's like, well, cloud up air. Because you're sending him farther away, give him more time to do that up air. So it can be very difficult to make a comeback in that situation.
But we are getting the other side of the winners top 8. We got Ken going up against Mr. E. Mr. E going on a bit of a run himself. Find himself on the winner's side top 8, taking out Larry 3-0 yesterday.
Yeah, another curveball here. You know, we had Con in the loser side. We have Mr. E here on the winner side, and not to take anything away from him. He's a great player, but to be at top 8 winner side of this event with all these great players, you know, he had to beat Larry Lur to get there. Really good, solid 3-0 coming out from Mr. E yesterday.
Yeah, I believe with Larry, next to Tweak, those are his 2 like big top 10 wins of the season. So it's it just goes to show you can't really sleep on Mr. E, man. Like, he may not have like the super breakout performances of the past, but he's still, again, one of the best players right now. See if he can continue his train of upsets by sending Ken to the loser side.
Yeah, and Ken, I mean, pretty much in contention for top 5 after his recent performances, especially at Leo Saga, getting 2nd place. No sponsor, by the way.
Yeah, free agent, man.
Yeah, and we have F-Step, Mr. E here. So, you know, Marcina, pretty much, I haven't seen him bust out anything else. Kind of just pitters back and forth. I mainly see the Marth, but I see Lucina in certain matchups.
Yeah, I imagine for this Sonic matchup, it's going to be difficult to utilize Marth's tippers on a character like Sonic. So with Lucina, not really have to worry about spacing tipper. You can just kind of get the hits, and they will matter a lot because, you know, you won't get like a damage reduction.
Yeah, a lot more consistent. Ooh, with the counter on the spin dash. Very great stuff coming out.
Yeah, very creative punish.
Yeah, just generally a lot more consistent. You can get like the blunt part of the blade or the tipper part. You're just going to get this general damage output and general knockback. Where Marth, you want to get that, you know, very tip of the sword. Which can be very difficult on a character like Sonic, running around everywhere. Very fast character on the ground, obviously, and you have amazing tools like spin dash.
Right now, though, Mr. E doing an amazing job of contesting spin dash approaches from Ken. You saw him get the counter a few times. It seems like an obvious thing to do versus spin dash, but I don't really see it that much.
Yeah, it does feel like an obvious, but you have to remember too, counter just takes a little while to come out. The back air almost does it here for Ken. He has an offstage situation. But, you know, spin dash and spin charge move pretty quick towards you, so you're going to need that distance to just humanly react to it.
But
oh my goodness, wow.
Speaking of reactions, Ken sees Mr. E converting that jump a little bit too much, gets right under him, and sneaks in the pivot grab at the ledge, taking that first stock.
And you see this up B a lot from Ken. One great thing about Sonic's up B is it kind of throws a projectile downwards, and you can also, it doesn't put you in free fall, so you can do aerials or air dodge.
Yes.
But you can't do any of his spin moves. So the spin dash or the spin charge you can't do. But it's just really good when you're getting juggled because you have that option. Most characters do not have an option like that, especially that's something that sends a projectile downwards.
There is again, he's seeing the spring. But really good back there from Mr. E. A lot of Sonics get away with that landing neutral air after they drift from the spring because it crosses people up. But Mr. E was aware of that.
Yeah, most of the time you see people punish it by shielding it, but Mr. E with such good spacing just avoids it just enough and then comes in with the whiff punish. But 158 on Sonic. Ken, I just feel like Ken his defense is like, I think he can contest for best defense in Smash 4 right now. This guy is so hard to kill.
Yeah, especially when you have to approach him now that he has like a lead. But falling up there to catch the spin dash from like pretty much full screen. Yeah, that move does lose its invincibility after the first few frames. But yeah, that was very scary and not an accident at all. Mr. E is one of the people. Yeah, he's one of the people that actually like goes for those footstools at early percents.
Yeah, and he would have taken his stock right there. He was going for a double footstool. So almost gets it, and that's definitely some way that every character has access to footstool, and you can kill anyone at 0 with that.
Yeah, it's just funny that Mr. E just like one day just decided like, you know what, I'm just gonna jump off people's heads at 0 off stage. Like, why doesn't everyone do this?
I'm gonna play some Mario, man.
But does catch that back there in the game and find Mr. E off stage at the ledge. See what Ken's option is here. Not gonna get that ledge jump he's looking for, but still covers the landing with the spin dash.
Yeah, and you have to really respect that Trump because the Trump backer will definitely do it here. And, I mean, a back throw by ledge will definitely do it. Up air, not quite enough, but we're kind of getting into that up throw kill percentage range for Sonic here. Yeah,
and the more that Ken just kind of forces Mr. E in these landing positions, the easier it's going to be for him to just get right under him and sneak in the grabs.
I mean, we were talking about Ken's survivability. Mr. E over here, 180%. Let's see if we can utilize this rage. A solid F smash will definitely kill Sonic right now.
Definitely, especially if he gets at the ledge. But Yeah, I didn't get that up throw. Really high percent. That's just enough. But I really got shout out Mr. E. He was playing that matchup to a T.
Oh, yeah.
Very close to just taking that game.
And I like the crossover he went for there on that last play, but Ken was able to sniff it out, drop shield, turned around, got the grab still. But still very, very great play. Almost had it. It was essentially last stock, last hit.
Definitely.
Against someone like Ken, not a lot of people can do that.
Especially with this character, Lucina. This might be one of the first big top 8 performances we've seen with Lucina in a long time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's been a while. I mean, of course, Nairo known for his Lucina, mostly seen in doubles nowadays.
So we're going to get the Lylat pick here.
Very interesting because I know a lot of Sonic players like Lylat.
Yeah, a lot of Sonic players pick this stage. And I know Ken specifically picks this stage a lot, so really curious what Mr. E's going for here. I know it's kind of a smaller stage, so he can corner Sonic a lot easier.
Yeah.
And the platform as well definitely help him if he does kind of go for the more juggling approach.
Yeah, and I mean, even though a stage might not be the best for your character in the matchup, you know, it's always good to go for those comfort picks. And if he's just comfortable on Lylat, then so be it.
Oh, he actually, his animation still dipped him low enough to where he could avoid that grab. Mr. E thought he had that out of shield punish, but just wasn't there.
That makes me so mad.
There's so many characters that do that too.
Like Pikachu back air, especially. Yeah. Oh my, he literally pancakes on the ground. Okay, gets the roll behind, back throw. I don't think he'll do it, but it is a very good situation here for Ken. I like the early up B coming out from Mr. E.
Okay, his Dancing Blade does put him to the top platform, so Ken gets an out there. This time he's actually not going to commit to the full spin dash, so he can't get that counter. I wonder if Ken has a read on that.
Yeah, and I like how Mr. E is utilizing these platforms, especially on the edges, to really pressure his shield very safely. Oh!
Wow, he carried him all the way to the corner stage with the spin dash, and then he just looked him in the eyes and said, I dare you to press anything right now.
Press the button. Yeah, and you usually see Sonic go right into the forward air after that, so, I mean, I don't blame Mr. E for going for that air dodge, but it's such a great play from Ken, just being that one step ahead, and that's what Smash is all about, man. If you're always that one step ahead of your opponent, you should destroy them, in a sense.
And then we're kind of seeing again when Ken working with the stock lead, it's very difficult for Mr. E to force the option here.
Yeah, and you know, Ken having very great defense, he also can turn it up. Already 95 damage on Mr. E. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was actually still range where that was a solid whip punish if you just let it rip right there.
Yeah, we really didn't see it game 1, but here on game 2, now we see the preview of the forward smash. That move did work for him at MK Leo Saga. He got sidestepped, you name it. He was getting normal get-ups, so much hits. No, not again.
So what makes that so good is that since it carries them to the blast zone basically, he just has to wait. He doesn't actually have to commit to anything.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, getting out of that situation, he air dodged to the ground, but no punish coming out from Mr. E. Already committing to a aerial move. Oh, the Nair not going to connect.
Oh man.
Okay, he still had his jump.
Now, funny thing is, I've seen Ken intentionally not get the full forward air just to put him in that semi-spike position and then get another edge guard.
Yeah, kind of like a drag down, but the strong hit of Nair is going to put Ken up 2-0.
And it was a cross-up too, so it would have been safe on block even if he did block it.
This guy is insane. Definitely best Sonic main. Solo main Sonic, I haven't seen him really bust out any secondaries.
He does have secondaries, but he just told me that he doesn't really feel that they're at the level yet where he's ready to bust them out in tournament. But certain matchups he is gearing those secondaries for. But so far with his solo Sonic performance, it's been top class. Definitely best Sonic right now. Really utilize all the tools of the character to pretty much the maximum.
I think Ken might have banned the stage. Yeah. Whoa. Showed him the X mark, man. I banned that.
Yeah, no Smashville here.
I mean, Smashville is a stage that can benefit Sonic. You know, the back throws are going to kill earlier. The forward smashes will kill earlier. But that Rage Lucina on Smashville, you can just...
Yeah, F Smash is going to kill really early on that stage.
Especially, you know, you have those situations where potentially getting an F Smash on that extended platform. Wouldn't be surprised if someone died at 10.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. It seems really early does do that Smashville platform.
All right, so Town and City, another pretty good Sonic stage. Now, when Sonic commits to Spin Dash, if he has high platforms to retreat to with up B, we're talking about how great up B is for anti-juggle situations. These high, especially this first layout, these high platforms, he can up B and kind of like, there's so much mix-up. Is he going to drift onto the platform? Is he going to fall through it? There's multiple platforms that he can go to, so.
Yeah, it basically just forces the opponent to just kind of wait for him to commit to something and not really overextend. But Ken getting massive amounts of percent. Oh my goodness, going for the be-all, end-all down air spike.
Try to do him dirty, man.
Yeah, I've seen Ken get some crazy early stocks with that down air off stage.
Another thing I want to point out about Ken too is like he's very reserved with spin shot. You see a lot of American Sonics, they'll spin shot high when off stage. I never see Ken do that. He'll always save the spin shot for ledge jump spin shot. Yeah. Just from like, okay, I'm in ledge, I want to get to center stage. And then he also mixes up like that. He'll do a ledge jump, then air dodge backwards. If you fade in, then he just comes in on the edge of the stage safe.
Yeah, again, like I said, utilizes so many of Sonic's tools to such great effect.
And in such safe manner. Oh my goodness, the backer gonna do it? No. Maybe if it was Smash Bill, would have.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do like the spin dash there. Actually, had the option of just canceling the startup into like a back throw out the ledge for the stock, but you commit to the combo. And again, that combo is disgusting because it doesn't matter what. Like even at high percents, it still connects like cleanly to get the stock there.
You're talking about like Diddy having crazy kill confirms, like he was at 140, and like he was like after the spin dash, like I was like looking at Mr. M like, dude, he's still in hit stun, and then like just casually double jump nair, you're dead. Like, oh my goodness, he had so much time to do that. Such a strong character. You know, and Ken really showing. I mean, Sonic wasn't too popular, especially you didn't see too much Sonics in top 8 in like you know, recently, maybe like 6 months ago, and then Ken really started showing up, and he, like especially towards the end of this PGR season, he has been placing so well. Yeah,
I believe there's only been like 2 occasions where he hasn't been top 8 this season, if not only one. So he's super consistent with this character right now.
And even on top of that, he can't make it to every event as well. So.
Nice.
I believe he's still ranked 1 in Japan?
Yes, he is still, for the past 2 rankings periods, top 1 in Japan.
I mean, especially Japan just being known as such a strong region, great up tilt coming out from Mr. E. I mean, being the best player from that region definitely says something.
Definitely. Now let's see if Mr. E can make something happen here. Ken has just been able to approach and kind of read these offensive options. Mr. E with pretty much no real resistance right now.
Yeah, only 65% on Mr. E. Definitely can make a comeback. Lucina doesn't have like crazy combos, but you know, can wall Sonic out, maybe get some of those counters going on that spin dash. And Dancing Blade, of course, doing like about 15 to 20 damage depending on which variant you use. Okay, calling out the spin charge.
Looking for the footstool again. Doesn't matter what percent you're at, he's still catching it. But I think he was already through like.
What?
Like he already went past him for the swing animation.
It's supposed to hit people after you counter stuff. Oh my goodness, wow. And Ken able to air dodge. You know, actually, that kind of like reminds me of Witch Time. When Ken would like spin dash in. Oh no, that's it?
Yeah.
What a gimp.
Tag. Wow. Oh man, clean stuff from Ken. Closing that one out 3-0. Very dominant game 3 there.
No, but F-Step Mr. E still in this.
Oh yeah, he's definitely
winner's side, so he's still in losers. Definitely going to see more of him later on today. And, you know, even just talking about how good Sonic's up B is, even going to be able to, like, to use it against someone, you know, pushing your offstage advantage and, you know, going for gimps like that. It's a very common Sonic thing to do, you know, sending that projectile downward. For the most part, you keep most of your stage control. The only time is, like, if they kind of, like, slip past the spring and grab ledge and you're still, like, in the air up being. Yeah, so, I mean, that's the only time that you'll kind of, like, give up stage control for that. But I mean, the risk reward is so good there because if they get hit by it and they're like have no double jump, they're pretty much dead, especially a character like Lucina.
Yeah, and it looks like just the way that he positioned that is he was already reacting to him not having a jump. Like he already forced him to use all of his resources off stage with like maybe he's faking out the back air, like maybe an air, and then he's like, all right, you have no jump, you have to air dodge this, whatever. I'll just get this easy spring and completely safe. So great stuff to Ken again, utilizing all of Sonic's tools to the max there to take that.
All right, so up next we have, I believe it's a SoCal Classic, right?
Yeah, I've been told.
Yeah. These guys both pitter back and forth for rank 1 and 2 in SoCal for a long